What's up, shitters? Good to see everybody. I am chilling. I'm just living my best life out here. That's all I'm doing. Don't worry about me. We are back to our lovely little Halo days. We're just living. We're living life out here. Uh, what I've been excited to play today. We got some lovely little MCC nonsense up on the schedule. As far as I know, the mods that we have coming up are not scuffed. As far as I know, they do work. It's funny, actually. I was perusing through some Halo mods the other day, and I saw that the Halo New Covenant mod that I had played on the channel, that one, the developer did have a little note on the page saying that, like, oh hey, I realize there is a soft lock on that third mission there, and he said as long as you don't do anything like weird or kind of crazy or like run ahead of the Marines, then the soft lock won't happen. So I think maybe that was the issue, is that I, for some reason, maybe it like broke the scripting somehow, me walking ahead of them. But the problem is though, is that like they're significantly slower than you, so I have to kind of like walk forward, stop, walk forward, stop, walk forward, stop, and be like, okay, okay, this feels weird. But I don't know. Sometimes this stuff just happens, I guess. You know? It do what it do, Yugi. Also, do I have that written down? Oh, I do. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay. So, let me do this right quick. Do. Very cool. There we go. Okay. So, we so far have a pretty quiet start to the night, but that's okay. That's all right. I'm just kind of getting into the mood. I'm just kind of sitting here, just kind of chilling, just kind of relaxing a little bit. It is what it is. It's been a long week. I don't know about anyone, but it's felt like a pretty long week here, and man, I'm just like, just I just want the week to be over. Like I don't hate my job. I don't, not at all, not in the slightest. I actually love it. But I don't know. Just like this week, I've just felt like just tired. I just wanted to I just want my time off, because what I ended up doing was that I ended up basically taking like 3 vacation days that I had saved up, and I had kind of like placed them in a very tactical position. I placed them right in between basically like Christmas and New Year's. So basically, I was able to get 11 days off, counting the weekends, and am able to get a bunch of time off this year. So, hey, I'm feeling pretty happy about that. Sometimes the hard work does pay off. Oftentimes it doesn't. Oftentimes you get fucked. But not in this instance. I feel pretty good about it. So basically, you know, uh, so like at my work, we have like we have Christmas Day and the day after off, because that's like a Thursday and a Friday. So they've given us those 2 days off. And then the way that the New Year lands is Thursday is New Year's Day and Friday's the second, whatever. But they've given us like, Thursday, Friday off both weeks. And then so I was like, I'm not going to be super busy, even if I did show up those like 3 days in between, anyways. So fuck it. Might as well. Like I see like zero downside in any of this. I see absolutely no issue. So I mean, I whatever. I think it's fine. I think it's completely fine. Let me see. Let me check something here. Okay. All right, we are good. Because I remember I had like a weird problem. I had a really weird issue. I've had it before. Oh, Ghost! Congratulations on being first based. Uh, I had a weird problem when I was like trying to start the stream earlier, where every time I try to start, it said I had some kind of encoding issue. No idea what that means. That is obviously nerd talk that doesn't matter because, like, listen, nerds are cringe, and technology worthless, dog shit, doesn't do anything, right? So when my computer will tell me, oh, there's an encoding error in OBS, what the fuck are you even talking about? That doesn't mean anything. Just start the stream. What are we doing? It does mean something. I have no idea. I have no idea what the encoder means. I'm sure someone will go to Chat GPT or Grok and be like, what does an encoder mean? First of all, if you use Chat GPT regularly or Grok, I think of you less as a person. I think you are pathetic. I think you are lame. I think you're frankly stupid. And I am above you. And one person I'm also above is your mom. So, yeah, there's that. Uh, I'm just saying. I'm just saying, man. Like, listen, using Gen AI makes you a fucking loser, in my opinion. I have seen so much fucking AI lately. Dude, I have been like feeling so doomed, bro. I missed whatever you were about to say if you use chat. Okay. Oh, never mind. Stupid and above. Well, stupid and above whose ever mom uses it regularly because she's below me. Dare I say underneath me for reasons. She's a classy lady, so I won't go into details. So listen, using Chat GPT to frequently write your emails means you are a lesser human. You are a mongrel. You are a beast that is beneath humanity, and I find you to be embarrassing. You have this thing underneath your hair, your skin, underneath the bone. You have this mass of fat and electrical signals that allows you to have complex thoughts, and you use it to just spit in a Chat GPT like a fucking amoeba. Stop. Be better. God damn it. It's embarrassing. I use Copilot a lot of work. Is Copilot like fucking Microsoft's thing? I know like at some places they tell you to use it. They like mandate it, which I think is cringe. Given like Gen AI is the thing I have a problem with. Like if someone uses it to like compile lists or to like just basically sort through information, sure. I understand. That makes sense to me. But if someone is like uh using like Gen AI to make uh just like Instagram reels of like which beast is your country, and they have like fucking Istanbul, and it's like a fucking octopus or something. Like I see this shit on Instagram sometimes and I'm like, what the fuck is this? It's just this slot machine that I hate. It sucks. It's scam technology for losers who don't want to use their brain. I ask little things of it. How do I use how do I do this in Azure and how do I do that in AWS? And it's always wrong. Yeah, that's the thing. That is the thing. For that little stuff, it is basically like a quick like Google search. But the thing is, like, just like you're saying, it helps you get started and it's always wrong. So like so what the fuck is even the point of it? What's the point if like the results are always fucking wrong and like all it does like couldn't just a Google search do this? Like okay, I have a lot of problems with Reddit. I think Reddit is fucking embarrassing too. However, there are some mega nerds on Reddit that can actually be quite intelligent and actually have like that can give you some genuinely helpful advice. Don't just don't ask them about the age of consent. That's all. So so like if you have technical problems, you can go to Reddit and like people have that shit figured out. Because I'm a caveman. I don't understand anything about tech. I think I'm very much like hammer and chisel kind of guy. Very much so. I get easily frustrated by technical problems. Like so for example, if you are trying to log into a website, right? For whatever reason, could be xvideos.com, doesn't matter. You're trying to log into your account and you type in your password, right? And you go enter. And then it's like wrong password. You type it in again, the same fucking way you did before, and it's like, nope, you're right. Come on in. That, I don't know why. Like that exact thing, not typing into X videos, by the way, but like say getting into just anything else. You know, say you have to like get into your like work email or something like that. That happens every time. You're like, dude, I'm gonna lose it. I admittedly like I have my own faults. I have a short fuse when it comes to that kind of shit. It's wacky. Anyways, folks, we're gonna play some Halo. Are people down for some Halo? I wouldn't blame you if you weren't. 343 and Microsoft aren't even into Halo all that much, so I wouldn't blame you for one fucking second if you if you guys weren't. Okay, okay, all right. What are we doing here? So I'm a bit of a chatty bitch tonight. If you guys haven't noticed, more than usual. I don't know. Listen, there's no particular reason for that. Just don't think about it. I usually am a chatty bitch, as anyone who has seen my content can attest to. They'd be like, yeah, he's just kind of like this. I just don't shut the fuck up about anything. I know. Crash site. I can't remember. I think Crash Site is the one where it's like defense. And then Halo 2 has Earth City. So we have not done Alpha Moon. Yes, Alpha Moon. Yes. So we're going to be highlighting some Digsite content. So in case anyone who does not know, Digsite was a group of modders that 343 or Halo Studios had kind of oversight over, and they were responsible for digging up old cut Halo content from way back in the Bungie days and kind of get it up and running and working on modern stuff. No easy feat. I can only imagine the technical issues that must have had, right? I imagine that was probably some tough pumpkins. So, we're going to be looking at this little mission called Crash Site. Crash Site, as far as I understand, was like a very early Halo 1 build. Must not have been super long after the initial Mac reveal, because there was like 2 reveals that Halo had from way back in the day, right? Once was on the Mac, and then the other time was going to be for like PCs and shit in the Xbox. So, because Halo was originally meant to be an RTS, but plans shifted and it changed. Ah, okay. I think, was this the early version of the assault rifle, or was this, I can't remember if this was like the early version of the SMG. One of the two, because they were, listen, cut Halo shit is like, is kind of wild. There's so much to it. I wonder if the subtitles work. I don't know. Yeah, the plasma pistol looks the same. I mean, they probably didn't need to do any work to that because it's a finalized weapon that made it into the actual game.
Glad you're here, Chief. We were on our way out of this place, but we got caught out by those banshees.
Oh, yeah?
We lost Leto, and Oscar's squad got totally wiped. It's bad. We got a good look at the island, though. Covenant patrols everywhere. I can tell you right now, it ain't friendly.
It ain't.
Hold up, boys. Who's standing? Vicente, you good?
Vicente?
Tristan ain't looking too good, man. No! Damn it! Wake up, man! All right, look! We need to take ammo. Scrape out the Pelican.
He's fucked.
McLeese had it, man, but he bit it. Chief, you'll want this. It's the data we scraped from our mission on the island.
Thank you. This is the most helpful Halo 1 Marine I've ever seen. Besides, maybe, controversial. God damn, this thing is crazy. Tristan's firearm? Is that considered a different weapon from the regular pistol? Ah, it is. So what the fuck is this thing called? Oh, it is the SMG. It's the old SMG. That's cute. So in this case... Oh, right. Oh, right. Because it... Oh. Yeah, it had a built-in grenade launcher into this thing. Listen, old Halo 1 shit. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Man. Oh yeah, melee. Bah! It's busty. It's cute. You just gotta like, What the fuck are you playing? Sorry. I am playing old Halo 1 cut content from way back in the day. So some that is not just a grenade launcher. That is a goddamn rocket launcher they put on the bottom of this thing. No wonder they didn't put that in. This shit's fucking insane. Okay. So I'm playing some old cut Halo 1 content that the Digsite group of modders has restored to the best of their ability and put it out on the Steam Workshop for free. And also, oh, that's right. I'm going to attempt something. Please. And it did it. I fucking should not have done it. Okay. So this is the mod that I'm playing tonight. Actually, you know what? Let me do this. This is better because it actually details kind of what the fuck I'm talking about. Ah. Pow, pow, pow. Okay. So in case you guys want to try this mod out for yourself, so the problem is the game has crashed and has not told me. So basically, I can't access it. If I alt tab out of the game, it tells me, no, you're not playing. So the game will still run, but I can't access it through alt tabbing back to it. So you're done. Game's done. So I'm glad MCC is still in a great position, as always. That is also unnecessarily loud for no fucking reason. Game developers, stop doing this. Stop having your intro fucking cinematic thing that is way louder than the rest of the game. Stop. No one wants to hear it. No one cares. Christ. Don't blame MCC for content mod crashing. Here's the thing. Even in the vanilla game, it does it too. It always fucking does it. So it is not the mods. Unfortunately, it is very much MCC's nonsense. It is. Though normally I would agree with you that, like, you know, if you have a bunch of mods onto your fucking game and you try to do some actions, yeah, there's a reasonable chance it'll probably shit the bed. That makes sense. But man, MCC is a little rough around the edges at times. Even in its vanilla state. Die. Oh yeah, I forgot how weird this version of the assault rifle was. It doesn't have nearly as much spread. Some ways I kind of like it a bit more. It feels more like a jack of all trades kind of weapon, which is controversial opinion. Controversial opinion, but I actually like Halo Infinite's assault rifle a lot. I feel like in the sandbox, it is a very good, reliable kind of, like, kind of jack of all trades. Oh, shit. Oh, I fucking did it again! Alright, I'm stupid. Yeah. So I'll allow it. Nah, I fucked it up. I alt-tabbed again because I had an auto mod thing come up. Because normally, like, the auto mod thing, like, really hates links because it, all the time, like, on Twitch here, all the time on Twitch, every fucking time. Like, it's one of those bots that are like, go to Stream Boo for higher viewers. I mean, yeah, you can share a YouTube clip. Yeah, I don't care. That's fine. From your channel. Really? Really? Interesting. Maybe I'm just on fence. I won't have this on screen. Interesting. Ah. Interesting. That's a really funny, like, bit of inconvenient timing. That's pretty good. That's lovely. I'll give you a thumbs up for that one. That's lovely. Should I ban him for sharing links? No. DeHasto, he's protected goods here. He's a made man. I know you absolute degenerates like to ban people the second they do anything. They're like, well, I heard this guy is, like, alive, so we should ban him, Joe. I'm like, Jesus Christ. You guys are insane. Obliterated my poor dad. Yeah, dude got absolutely fucking destroyed. That poor soul. That poor man did not deserve that. He did not deserve that at all. I know. Oh, I forgot the fucking missile launcher. Yeah. Absolutely clean, bro. So I made smash burgers for dinner and they were a big hit. I mean, hell yeah. Smash burgers, like, smash burgers, I feel like are... I want to say this, right? I feel like smash burgers are easier to make than regular burgers because it's like, there's like a 100% success rate because like you just mash the little fuckers down. And even if they're like well done cooked, it doesn't really matter. Even if you overcook them a little bit and they got like a bit of char on them, who cares? They're delicious still. Regular burgers, you gotta worry about how it comes out, whether it's, you know, medium or rare or fucking well done or something like that. You don't want your burger to taste like an old boot, you know? So you just gotta be a little more careful about that kind of stuff. But smash burgers, I feel like, are a really safe bet. They're solid. My dad and I played through the MCC on co-op and it was a lot of fun. Yeah. Oh, MCC co-op is amazing. It's so fun. It's a great time. I wish I could play games with my dad, but he does not care for video games like at all. He has like zero interest in it. And I've told him like once or twice before that like I do this streaming thing. And he just like he has no idea, or he is like he has literally zero interest in the concept of it even. He's like, who the fuck would want to watch like someone play video games online? That's stupid. And then he'll like go out in the garage and do some shit, you know, like usual, but you know. Just like I remember the first time I told my dad I was doing streaming, he's like, who would want to do that? Who would want to watch someone play video games? It was the funniest shit. I was like, well, I mean, I got a tax form for it, so I mean, people for some reason give me money to do this sometimes, so we didn't play 4 through though. You made the right call. Dodge 4. 4 has admittedly a pretty alright campaign. Multiplayer is basically, what if we took Call of Duty but made it worse? Like significantly worse. Then, like, the best thing to come out of Halo 4 was Halo 4 Cortana, okay? Alright, listen. I'm speaking to all the boys out there and any ladies who may also like ladies. Halo 4 Cortana was the best thing to come out of that game. You know why. I don't need to explain it. You guys know why. You pan toasted some Hawaiian buns. Oh, dude, that's a good idea. That's pretty crisp. Especially if you make like little mini burgers, like those little mini smash burgers. That's a huge hit. That rocks. Maybe. Okay. What? I only watch you homies and some GDQ based. Not on the Twitch otherwise. Also based. For I have absolutely, I understand completely your lack of desire to view content on Twitch because listen, Twitch is, I don't spend much time on Twitch myself, I'll admit. Sure. Do I stream on the platform? Yes. Do I occasionally you know, I've made a friend or two or whatever on this platform, and I think that's cool. However, I don't spend much time on this platform myself because like I find a lot of people who stream to be incredibly boring. Immensely boring, and I don't understand why, but it's the people who are the most boring who have the highest viewership, and I legitimately do not understand it. They will sit there, say nothing, do nothing interesting, and then they'll, like, someone will drop like 100 gift subs, and all they'll do is this. They'll look over and go, "Thanks for the subs," and then they'll just go back to it. Like, who the fuck is this for? Dog shit. Her feet? Yes, her feet. Cortana has some absolutely wonderful little exposed piggies that, listen, I don't know why she was hiding them puppies for so long, but we got that grace in Halo 4. No, I'm kidding. No. Now, Halo 4 Cortana's a baddie, though. I'm also not really... I don't have my 100%... Listen, you guys can have all the crazy space technology you want, but, like, I have this fucking Jeep I found on a beach. What are you guys gonna do about it? You guys ain't doing nothing. You guys ain't doing jack shit, buddy. This guy's fucking... Yeah, that's right. Let me get some grenades, my boy. You wanna know a fun Twitch story that happened to me a couple days ago? Why am I concerned about what you might... Oh, wait, I think I remember what you were doing. Remember, you're a silly little Billy. Oh, okay. JK. He's lying. He's lying. Don't believe him, dude. Don't believe him. Plus, like, listen. Please get in my car. I need guinea pigs. For no particular reason. Definitely not to do anything incredibly illegal. Wait, you guys had rockets in here the whole fucking time and no one said nothing? You guys are fucking on Fent. You guys are Fent pilled. In fact, I'm gonna take that SMG back. This thing rules. This thing is cool. Hype train going on Twitch, yeah. Hype! Didn't recognize the name, so I clicked on it. It was hard. It was for a channel I didn't even follow. I don't understand why Twitch would ever fucking do that. I have no clue why. For a channel you don't even follow. Was it someone's channel you had, like, even just, like, visited? Even just for, like, a minute? Or was it just, like, a completely random channel? Okay, I'm also bad at driving. Dude, what the fuck is he doing? Dude, come back! Alright, fine, you're wounded anyways. Yeah, pussy. That's right, go back there. Okay. Nope, going off the cliff. Okay. I'll learn to drive? Yeah, real funny, buddy. No, I will not. Dude, you gotta be fucking kidding me. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Dude, get in. Please, thank you. They might have cut this level simply because it's like, Jesus Christ, it's getting bad. This Warthog flips over everything, bro. It's unstoppable. It's too much. Narrowly dodging. So we're just fucking built different. We are built different, bro. We're just built different. I can't believe that message got auto-flagged. I don't know how that happened, man. That's nuts. No, Joe, I've never seen this dude's channel before. He was playing Minecraft. Embarrassing. So, all right. I'm not gonna say. You gotta be fucking kidding me. I was gonna make a joke at that person's expense, but I don't want it being traced back to me. So, somehow, some way. He fucking read me like a book. I'm not a very interesting book, but he read me like one. Yeah, like... Minecraft. Just Minecraft content creators, bro. What else am I supposed to say? Huh? What else am I supposed to say? The punchline makes itself. Fuck is this? Oh, this is the machete! Huge! Okay. No, we have to fucking do it. We have to do this encounter using only the machete. Don't fucking kill me, bro. Oh, the jump with it is so wacky looking. Yeah. Yeah, how do you like that? Oh yeah? How do you like that, huh? Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Yeah? What do you think about that? What do you think about that, buddy? This fucking grunt's gotta go. What? Why is it not hitting him? Okay, now it hit him for some reason. Ow. This machete, guys, I'm starting to think this machete is not very good against hunters. I'm starting to think it's not all that effective. I'm starting to think it's not working. Despite the encounter very clearly wanting me to use it because it's right next to the goddamn hunters. It's not going well. It's not going well. But I think we can do it. We just gotta play them like fiddles. Oh, dude, we fucking got him. We're gaming. Dude. No. I mean, kind of KSing me, bro, but whatever. Oh, I got his ass. We're gaming. Chat, we're gaming. Dude, we're gaming. This is what Jimmy Rings wishes he could do. Incredible. This is the best goddamn game of all time. Grown-ass man playing Minecraft. Playing mod at MCC like a man, right? Damn right. Absolutely. You saw what I did. I killed 2 hunters, a sword elite, and 2 camo elites with a machete. Are we not gaming? Are you not entertained? My son loves Milo and Chip, unfortunately. I have no idea what Milo and Chip is. I'm assuming that's a slightly more racist version of Milo and Otis. Like that little movie where the dog and cat become best friends and they wander back home. Which, as far as I remember Otis in particular dropping a few N-bombs, and I'm like, this is a weird movie. I don't quite understand what's happening. Guys, do you think Coco Melon would drop the N-word? What do you guys think? I think Coco Melon would drop some slurs. Like, give it, I would say, probably another 2 years, and Coco Melon is just gonna start dropping hard R's on the channel. It's inevitable. I think it's just gonna happen. Coco Melon would absolutely just start slurring it up like crazy. He RT'd instead of smashing B. Yeah, dude, embarrassing. He doesn't know the Halo 3 sword tech. Coco Melon sounds like a slur, so probably. Coco Melon, I would say, sounds more like a... I would say maybe not a slur, but like maybe just like it's like a mean nickname more than anything. It just sounds like a childish, like kind of mean nickname. Yeah, fuck you, dude. I'm on this Banshee. I'm flying high. You think I need your stupid nerd shit? No, I don't. Now this is very quickly going to be the Halo Reach Banshee tech where you just be an absolute shitter and be like a fucking annoying menace in multiplayer, especially if you're playing Invasion. These cocoa melons are stinky. I don't like the way that goddamn cocoa melon was looking at me. No, sir. I don't much care for his kind personally, but... Then again, I don't mind... Okay, here's the one time I'll make an exception for a slur. I am fine with using Coco Melon as a slur against iPad kids. I'm fine with that. When the kid hits you with like a Coco Melon stare, you tell them that it's bedtime, they hit you with that Coco Melon stare. Oh, dude, embarrassing. Crazy. No, you ain't hitting me, boy. Oh, what's that? Mr. Ray Tank, you can't hit anyone because I'm straight up above your ass. Fucking nerd. This is the Halo Wars strat where like vehicles just can't, like, they can barely do shit against flying vehicles. Man, Halo Wars 1 is a pretty good game. I remember playing Halo Wars 2 and I'm like, this game feels like it's good, but I am too dog shit at RTS games to like actually have an opinion on this. So I just kind of like, I played through it once on like the normal difficulty and then I just never played it again. So I don't know. When our kid visits her cousins, it drives me nuts because they let their kids watch high octane slop. Yeah, that would drive me fucking nuts too. You know what? I'll say this. I'm glad that you guys are not the kind of parents that do that shit, because that would honestly, like, that would fucking hurt so bad. I mean, obviously, like, you guys are her parents and your parenting choices are your own, but boy, I would have a hard time seeing you guys like inundate her with fucking Coco Melon slop and be okay with it. Basically tell them to turn that shit off. Yeah, as you should. It is... Listen, like I am not a parent, right? I am not a parent. So, of course, take my opinions on parenting with a gigantic grain of salt. I think it's fucking lame to just, like, I don't know, bury your kid in just a mountain of fucking slop. I think it sucks. It seems lazy, not gonna lie. It seems lazy and cringe. What do I know? I do have the sick machete, though. Is that video from Vosh about a week ago where he watched something from a teacher saying, like, 8th graders can't read? Yeah. Yeah, listen, because I don't consume much, like, short-form content, so I don't see anything from, like, you know, teacher TikTok or anything like that. I don't see anything from TikTok because I hate TikTok. I think it's slop technology for losers. And also I feel that way about Instagram a lot of the time too, and Facebook. But anyways, it's all dog shit. However, you know, just like I fucking hate that. And it is crazy how many times I do see videos from, like, just in the periphery, like just catching strays of like people, like teachers saying that like their middle school kids just cannot read. They don't have like the attention span to read like even short stories or like a paragraph. What the fuck is the stop? I again firmly of the opinion that like don't give kids phones until they're like at least a teenager. They don't need it. No, your fucking 6-year-old does not need a phone. A lot of them can't read something longer than like a sentence. Yeah, because their brain just stops fucking processing it. They're like, well, it's not giving me the instant dopamine fix I want, so therefore, like, it's useless to me. I'm bored. Bored! It's kind of fucking embarrassing. But then again, like, what am I supposed to say, right? I'm a person, I'm a millennial, right? I am 33. I am firmly in that generational like bracket. So what am I supposed to say? That millennials are like immune to this? No. Like most of the people that I know have a TikTok account watch that shit constantly. And plus, we bought the kids the fucking iPhones and the tablets. This is I do realize this is very much like an old man shakes his stick at the clouds kind of thing. I do understand that. But, like, millennials gave these kids the iPads and the fucking TikTok account. So it is on them. It is millennials' fault. And this is, like, the one time I will agree with shitty boomer articles in newspapers being like, are millennials responsible for ruining X or Y? In this case, yeah. Yeah, they're actually correct on this one. We had the option to not give kids the fucking noise machine, the addictive noise machine, and we just chose to do it. So like, fuck me, man. I don't know. It's our fault. We had the expendable income and we spent it buying slop technology for children because we can't be bothered to actually raise them or talk to them or fucking interact with them. So, you know, fuck me. If parenting is that much of a chore to you, don't have fucking kids. I like, again, single guy here, no children. So, but here's the thing. I will have an opinion on you raising your stupid fucking children because those stupid fucking children are people I'm gonna have to interact with in my daily life. So yes, I do have an opinion and that you're a shit parent. I have more shitty opinions, folks. Stay tuned. I have more shitty opinions, guys. Do not worry. There are more. I sent that video to my wife, and I told her this is seriously a big fear of mine. It actually disgusts me. It should. It should disgust you. It should piss you off. Excuse me. Were you at Copper Top with us a while ago when both of his kids on tablets and headphones? Yeah, I thought that was fucking embarrassing, too. I thought that was fucking embarrassing as well. I'm like, what are we doing? Like, seriously, what the fuck are we doing? I don't know. I understand that, like, because there is a sentiment, right? There is a sentiment that is, hey, Oh, that's Brandon's assault rifle. Oh, minigun. Oh, fuck yeah, baby. Let's go. There's a sentiment where, sure, if you're a parent and you want to get your kids stuff that you weren't able to have when you were a child, understandable, right? I get that. However, you have to be discerning enough to know that, like, maybe getting them the slot machine is not a good thing to do. Maybe we should not buy them the machine that creates endless slop. This is a bad thing, actually. I disagree with this. This is poor, actually, quite poor. Does the flamethrower actually kill the tank? I hope it does. That'd be kind of sick. I'm not gonna lie. It does, and it's actually really good at killing the tank. That's cool. We got like a little like a Spartan team. That's kind of neat. It looks like most of them shit the bed though. Oh, we got one Spartan. He's got the animations of a regular Marine, but pretty cool. Good stuff. No, but really, if you want to be a parent, then be a parent. The good, the bad, the tough. Don't be a bitch about it. Yeah, I agree. And a lot of the time, it feels like a lot of people pawn off, like, parenting to devices, and I think that's fucking lame. I think it sucks. Like, they'll shut up if I throw this fucking combination of noise and colors at them for, like, hours at a time. I think it sucks, and it's bad. I don't know. I don't know. Good job, sir. You did it. Oh, there's two Spartans? Good shit. Well done. Yeah, like raising your children is a responsibility, and you have to be able to, like you said, the good, the bad, the tough, the ugly, all of that shit. You signed up for that. It's one thing if, like, you know, there was an accident between you and your partner, and, you know, you didn't mean to have children, but you had it. But either way, that's the responsibility. It sucks. And given, like, this isn't a this is not like a whole like, oh, you have to do this or that. I'm not saying that. I realize there are circumstances in which that might not apply to you. Totally understood. Totally understood. Again, single man with no kids, talking to shitting on parents for doing a bad job. Yeah, I bet they love to hear that. Old man complains from chair. Oh yeah. So normally okay. All right, that's a problem. So MCC crashed. I'm not surprised. I mean, it is what it is. All right. So that was the Digsite mod. That was the Digsite mod for Crash Site, which is like a proto Halo 1 level with a lot of like very early stuff that was kind of dug back up. And I know that you guys had the lovely honor of hearing me complain about shitty parents. So I'm sure you guys absolutely loved my bad opinions on anything. Great, isn't it? That's what you guys come here for. My incredibly shitty opinions are kind of peak, actually. It turns out they're very good. They're very strong. So let's see. Oh, did I launch? I launched the vanilla version of the game. Fuck me. I always do this because I have the shortcut on my desktop, and it disables my mods. So I gotta wait for easy anti-cheat to boot up before I can actually fucking turn it off. Stop. I'm very good at this. You guys have seen this and heard this way too many times at this point. Yeah. It's lovely, isn't it? It's great. This is what you guys come for bad content. You guys deserve better than this. You really do. Ooh. Mods enabled, baby. Yeah, but anyways, besides my complaining, I wanna shift moods here, because again, I realize that, you know, like, you know, it can be annoying. Any chance you can come over and hang with the kids for a bit, so I can take the wife out for dinner for her birthday on Saturday? Oh shit. Okay. What time are you thinking? I might be able to. I might be able to. Around 4-ish. Okay. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I probably could. I'll have to get back to you tomorrow about it. That's saying sure. What time, man? Yeah, totally. You get sure, you bitch. I know. So, M1 map pack. You know what? We'll do normal because I don't know what the fuck this is gonna be. So this is a very early build of fucking some levels, as far as I understand. Problem is, if I have mom do it, I'll have to bring the kids over there, and that's cringe. Yeah, I get you. Yeah, I get you. I was just planning on trying to get a lot of work done this weekend on my own particular projects, but I'll see what I can do. Just procrastinate, yeah. Well, that's the thing. I want to get I really want to get the Fly Night done video to the for the end of the year. I know I will absolutely get it done. I know I will. But I really wanted to spend a lot of my Saturday probably working on that. Probably go to the gym in the morning after breakfast and just work on shit, you know? But yeah, I'm definitely leaning towards yes, but I'll have to consider things a bit more. Change your name to Bort. That's a solid consideration. I will get right on it. Guys, looking at any games on the winter sale? I haven't seen anything in particular. Then again, I haven't really been on my computer since I last streamed. Yesterday was a real long and busy day. I had to do my laundry after I got out of the gym. So that was which from where I live, I don't get to like go downstairs and do my laundry. I have to travel somewhere to do fucking laundry at a shitty public laundromat. And then come back home, fold, eat dinner, shower. The whole thing. But I will have to check it out. I don't even know when I'd have time, honestly, yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, Santa buying games or playing games like an oddity. It's weird. It's like seeing him play anything other than RuneScape or play games with me is like, wait, what's happening here? Wait, like for real? What's happening? Imagine doing laundry, just roll around outside for a minute, yeah. You guys are downers. I agree. I am a downer. I'm an absolute shitter. Well, here's the thing. Also, I have been really into reading lately. I've been recently getting most of the way through The Mountain and the Sea by Ray Naylor. Very good book. I know I'll have like 11 days off in a row coming up, and I will be doing some gaming then as well, so. This is kind of wacky. This is very unfinished. This is very unfinished. It's fucking big. Yeah. Yeah, I figured there was gonna be jack shit in here, but it is what it is. If I wake up early on my days off, just to play RuneScape for an hour or two before the kids wake up. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right. Now, if I bought you a game, would you play it? Here's the thing. I've tried this a lot of times, and the answer is usually I will never play it. He just simply like I will vouch for him when I say that like he does not have like time for anything. He's a busy boy. Currently, I'm in like a 10-year journey to max, yeah, to play fucking RuneScape. Call you a slur you've never heard of, and then say thanks and play it at some point. Would you, though? Would you? Well, I believe the first part, but the second part, I'm like, would you, though? Listen, you have a Steam library. The whole point of a Steam library is to buy things on a Steam sale and then never play it again. Or at all. Never even boot it up once. But you can say, yeah, I bought it to my library. I have to play it sometime. That's what happens every single fucking time you buy a Steam game. Most of the time. That's what Steam's for. It is a collection of interesting knickknacks and doodads in the form of digital games that just collect dust. That's all they do. They are a means of which to throw your expendable income at and nothing more. And I say this as someone who has a lot of collectibles on his shelf in the living room. So I am also guilty of this. I literally unboxed like an expensive fucking Sideshow branded Predator. It's in my living room right now. Thing's awesome. But I do realize it's a dust magnet because I don't fucking play with it. I admire it. I'm like, yes, this thing rocks. I'll buy you something incredible to broaden your horizons. I mean, I'm always down to have new games, right? Given lately I have not had a lot of time to play games myself. I have been in my gym maxing arc lately. I have been trying as much as possible to reduce like my screen time and to try to get like fucking ripped. That's been my goal lately. Have I been successful? Partially. But I'm trying. My current goal is to be consistent into doing 4 days a week at the gym. That's my current goal. It's not a very lofty goal, but it's attainable. It is reachable. It's doable. And I think that's important. You set little goals where you can just kind of just be like, and just grab them. Gives you that little dopamine rush of saying that, hey, I accomplished this thing I set out to do. To do the goddamn Fly Night vid. You know, that kind of stuff. That's usually, my days usually consist of waking up at 4 to 5 a.m., go to work, get home around 3, cook, clean, entertain children until about 8:30. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, basically, it's a 16-hour day. Yeah, that makes sense. Today, since I got home, I did a load of dishes, knocked down some overhanging snow, and shoveled it out. Made dinner for 4 people, and I'm about to give the baby a bath. Yeah. Yeah, just dad stuff, you know? Dad and homeowner stuff. It's just what it do, Yugi, you know? So far, this map has been not a lot going on, but I understand it is a resurrected rough draft of a level, so I mean, it's about what I expected. Kind of neat. There's not really much to say about it. It's got some rough layouts for like a Forerunner thing, and then I'm just like, okay, there's not a whole lot going on here. Besides this Warthog taking the role of Shadowmere, god damn. Look at this thing. How am I not, how am I not tipping over? This thing is fighting though. I was gonna say this warthog will flip over from hitting the smallest pebble known to man. It is the Razor scooter of vehicles, but it did not flip over during that. All right, sure. Dad maxing, dude. You are dad maxing. You're going really hard in the dad arc. It's sick though. It's cool. I don't know. I like it. I think it's cool to see it, but it's not what I would want to do. But hey, that's the thing though. You can be different people, and that's cool. I have no personal interest in having or raising children, and that's fine. Oh, this is an invisible wall, you fucking cowards. Yeah, I don't know. Like, parenthood is just not for me, I think. Do I think I would probably make a great dad if I tried? Sure. I probably would, to be honest. I'd probably fucking kill it. I would do anything that I could for my little son or daughter or they, them, soldier, whatever it is that they choose to be. You know, I would probably be a great father. Do I want to do it? No. You know, that's all. That's all. Okay, so all right, so that was just this little M1 map pack. It's just kind of some silly shit. Not really a whole lot to it. Oh, wait, there's more. Oh, there's Moonbase, huh? Well, we'll do this one on normal too. Why not? Let's go for it. Killing is the main thing. You don't want to do. Yeah, keeping it alive is the goal. You know what? Fair. Killing it is not what you want to do. I would let me rephrase. Do parenting well. Do a good job at parenting. Killing it, no. There's a lot of phone calls and a lot of paperwork that happens when you do that. That's bad. There's a lot of reasons why doing that is a bad thing to do. You have to shove like porridge into the kid's mouth to make sure they don't fucking die. Make sure they get like porridge and water. And yes, I don't know why I'm using porridge like your kid's like a 12th century peasant in Europe or something. Fucking no. Yes, Mr. Timmy, we have here a bowl of delicious wheat porridge. Mmm, delicious. Dad, I don't want fucking wheat porridge. We've had it every day for the past like 3 years. I kind of fucking hate it. Well, Timmy, perhaps one day we will be able to slaughter the pig and have pork chops for approximately 3 days. And then it's back to the wheat slop. Dad, I'm gonna kill myself. I fucking hate this. I know, Timmy. We have to prevail. Alright, what am I talking about? Oh, God. Oh, God. What the fuck? I'm literally doing the Jesse Ventura thing from Predator. What the fuck? Oh, that's right. Yeah, you throw the grenades farther because there's less gravity. Isn't that fucking cool, buddy? Cool. Die. Oh, I didn't mean that. No, the grenade just didn't go off. Okay, that's fine. I didn't know I could throw dud grenades. Or maybe it did go off? I don't know. Weird. I don't know. Fuck it. I don't know, who cares? Listen, you're all a bunch of weird nerds on a rock in outer space. Ultimately, your life will mean nothing, and none of this matters. Watching me play this on Twitch is a fleeting moment in your life that's insignificant to yourself and insignificant to everything that happens way out there. None of this does anything. But you might as well enjoy the roller coaster while you're on it. What else you gonna do? Can't exactly take the ghost out there. Listen. All we have is the internet to complain about our favorite sci-fi properties on. That's the whole thing. Man, I don't like what they're doing to Halo. I think it's bad. And I think they should be doing better. And great. Cool. None of it matters. It's all just bullshit. That's kind of cool. I like the little, like, little exaggerated gravity because we're on a moon. That's cute. I like that. I think it's lovely. I think it's nice. Little cave. It's a nice little way to kind of add a marker and just kind of be like, hey, there's something over here. I know some people will complain about like the thing in yellow paint in games, but the thing is though is that like there's a whole science of video games in particular that use things to draw people's eye towards something, right? I think Valve talked about this. Valve talked about this quite a while ago. I think it was in like some sort of Half-Life thing or commentary or whatever, where they're talking about like how they're able to draw the character's eye towards like going where they need them or want them to go. And they said, I believe that light sources were probably one of the best ways to do it. And sometimes they like, even if they made the goal like pretty clear from like contextual clues as to where to go, like people would just fuck up and miss it. So sometimes they would have to literally just like shine bright lights onto things, like to a point where it sticks out and it's obnoxious to be able to even get people where they need to go. Because like, listen, there's it kind of goes in with like, say for example, a franchise that I know does this frequently, the Gears of War franchise, right? Gears of War does it where they definitely want fucking like their animators, their artists and all that stuff put a lot of work and a lot of time into having some big spectacle thing happen, right? And they don't want you to fucking miss it, because otherwise, what is the point of putting in all these hours and all this effort into something you're not going to be able to see ever? Because you were looking at something else. Maybe you're looking around for ammo, or maybe you're just even trying to find out like where to go, or the action is just taking your attention somewhere else and you miss this big thing. So they have like a button prompt that appears on screen where it's like, hey, by the way, we have this big thing that's cool that's happening right over here. Look at it. Do it. Fucking look at the thing. Because, dear God, we need to justify the time and labor that that we put into making this thing. Please look at our product. It makes sense, though. I'd want to do the same thing if I were them. Yeah, neat. Like one like floor texture that they've kind of just like spread out. But the fact that they got this run is still cool. I still appreciate it. That's kind of neat. Like a little drop down area where you kind of have to fall down, see what happens. Sure. This would be a good area for a camo elite ambush. Be a wonderful place for that. Is that foreshadowing, perhaps? I don't know. I'm just a silly little guy, dude. Oh, that's cool. So they kind of give you a... Alright, oh. Fine. Again, rough draft of the level. Sure. It'll do, pig, it'll do. Yeah, movement on the radar. I like that. I like that it's just kind of lightly affected the gravity on the objects like flying towards you. I think it's neat. Oh. Thanks for the plasma rifle, dick nose. Thank you for giving me like one of the best fucking plasma rifles this franchise ever had. Actually, probably the best plasma rifle that this franchise ever had. Because listen, every plasma rifle after this one sucks. Every single one. Every single one was utter dog shit. Actually, that's not true. Halo 2's wasn't bad. It was worse. It was a downgrade because they needed to make something a fucking dual wieldable weapon. They picked the plasma rifle. They're like, yeah, sure. And so it needed to be weaker. But however, for some reason, I don't fully understand why, they also made the plasma rifle insanely good at killing hunters in that game. I mean, lore reasons, yeah, I guess it makes sense because, you know, plasma rifle is actually incredibly fucking strong. Like, listen, reading Halo books and hearing what plasma weapons and like Covenant weapons do to people, Jesus Christ, you know, it definitely makes you view the weapons in a different context. For example, the Needler is a fucking war crime machine and a half. Considering that, like, the Needler is just, like, this insanely powerful weapon, it's incredibly good. I'm not dead. Holy shit. It's Red. Welcome back, Red. How you feeling? I had a feeling that you were taking a big old nap or something. Or maybe you just weren't feeling well. I know a lot of people have been getting sick as well. So, I was like, yeah, she's probably not feeling too good. So that's okay. Hope you're feeling all right, though. Hope you're doing good. I've just been mainly complaining about iPad kids and saying stupid shit. Surprise. Wow, big shocker. Joe says something dumb and controversial? No way. I know, you missed a lot. Truly.
Forklift certified.
Ooh, my boy. Hasto, thank you for the primer, my man. Thank you for staying subbed for 14 whole months. Appreciate that, man. Means a lot. I am honored to be gifted your primer. To be your one and only. Ooh, where am I? By the way, I'm only playing on normal because it's like, I'm just kind of like, yeah, I'm just chilling. And on top of that, I am Unk. I believe what they also call chopped. That's been a fairly new one. I don't understand. Does that just mean circumcised? I genuinely don't know. Does chop mean circumcised? I know cut means circumcised, but I don't know what chopped means. Does that just mean that like you're washed, you're bad at things? I don't know. Took a shower and contemplated the fact that I have a work lunch with a heavily premenstrual 37-year-old Irish woman tomorrow. That sounds awful. I actually had a lovely day at work. I spent like a good part of my day in a meeting, which I got free lunch, and we got sushi, and it was fucking awesome. It was awesome. Then I had cookie cake afterwards. So that ruled. That was so cool. So I mean, man, I am not jealous of your position. I am not jealous at all. So good luck to you on that, Red. You're gonna maybe some free sushi will help you out too. I don't know. Who won the Warhammer giveaway? Actually, funnily enough, it was some guy named John Warhammer. He found all 40,000 of the Warhammers, and you know, turned out everything's good after that. Kind of wild. Yeah, John Warhammer himself came into chat, and he's like, "Hey guys, it's me, Jim Fight Stick here. What's going on?" And I was like, "Oh, hello. Nice to finally meet you. I've heard so much about you." Interesting history. No, we had 10 games that we gave away. And I was like, yeah, you know what? That sounds cool. I've never done a giveaway before on the stream, and yeah. So I was like, hey, this will be a good first timer. However, we did hit a snag, and by snag, I mean me being bad at this. And I accidentally exposed the game keys. So that was good. Though the VOD that I uploaded to YouTube, I put it in my editing software, and I had to heavily blur out the parts where the game keys were shown. I had to manually comb through the VOD and find the parts where it happened. And I had to blur those parts out. But everything else is still intact. Chopped means ugly, like how they cut the people out of cooking shows. They're chopped. Ah, okay. I see. I'm old and trying to learn new terminology. It's happening at a rate that's too fast for me, and I'm cooked thoroughly. This is kind of a neat level though. Very rough around the edges, but kind of neat in concept. I kind of dig it. 10, yeah. Well, okay, so I'll pull back the curtain on this a little bit. Humble Bundle was having a giveaway of like not a giveaway, but they had a bundle of Warhammer games where you get 9 of them for like fucking like it was like $15. So I went, yeah, sure. So I did all that, and then I saw Bolt Gun was not originally in the package. So, and I saw that was on sale for like $5 or $10. So I was like, yeah, throw that in there too. Feeling generous. Joe leaked the codes like 3 times. We were on honor mode. Yeah, we did. So I guess on that note, you know, I want to say I hope everyone was able to redeem their games, and hope no one got screwed out of it, because I am bad at this. So I'm being genuine. I hope everyone was able to get their games, and I did urge people that like, hey, please redeem these as fast as you can, so like to lessen the likeliness that your stuff gets sniped. It is my fault. It is my fault entirely. I'm not shifting blame or whatever on anyone, but you know, that's the price you pay. Listen, you come to the j0everkill stream not for a professional curated experience. You come for stupid shit. If you were expecting anything else, I'd say that's on you. I saw the post, but I didn't sign up. I have probably all the Warhammer games already. That's fair. I only have a few myself, actually. Pretty much the main the Warhammer games I've played are mainly Bolt Gun, Darktide, and a lot of the Space Marine too. I've been really getting into Darktide though. Darktide's been a lot of fun. And I did play a bit of Vermintide, but I guess like in 40K terms, it's a little different. Bet Kaiser screenshot sniped them all. I bet he did. I don't believe he actually did. I don't think he even entered. That's fine. I was gonna say, yeah, like just like Red said, I think everyone who entered besides Arctic Wolf got a fucking everyone besides Arctic Wolf got a game, which I think is incredibly funny because he was one of the first people to pop into chat and to he was one of the first people to pop into chat and enter into the drawing, and he didn't fucking get a game, which I I felt so bad about, but like I had it up on stream. I was giving them away at random. I had this little wheel and we click and it spun and it picked someone at random. So like I wasn't trying to show that I was playing favorites. I was like, listen, man, you know, this is what it is. Baby says, don't say stupid. All right, I will adjust my vocabulary. Thank you, honey. I think that if someone gets sniped, they would have mentioned something. You're good. It's genuinely a very common mistake. Yeah, I mean, I'm a bit of a silly pants to correct my language, thanks to my niece, my lovely little niece. I'm a bit of a silly pants, I've heard. So I did goof. Need a string entry here. I don't know what I need to activate. Child was smart. I got hot water. I got hot water for that language range. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that's a naughty word to the real small kids there. I understand. I didn't know she was listening though. So I'm sorry. Uncle Joey's being a bit of a rascal. We should have taken the game away from like the universe knew wouldn't be right to give him anything. like congratulations, Wolf, you won. By the way, we're gonna re-roll this one and then give it to someone else. That would have been cruel. That would have been messed up. BRB, got you. National elevator. Can I die to the elevator? Please, let me die to it. Please. Ah, man, that's kind of a bummer. I was gonna say, I know it's not a secret that I've been on a big 40K kick, but I've been having a fun time with it. Personally, I've been having some sort of weird moon rocks. Yes. I don't know what it is I'm supposed to get out of this room. That was locked, and now it's unlocked, and now I don't know what that means. Sure, there were some weird rocks in there. That's good. That's nice. Oh, okay. Being 100% serious, when I was at the Babber's age, mom got a call from my school principal saying, quote unquote, your child is using the S word in class. She, while in shock, asked, what S word? It was stupid. I was gonna say, yeah. That is, I was gonna say, the S word is it definitely can be, it's like a gateway bad word for kids, you know? Because the S word is like almost like a gateway word to the R slur, you know? In a way. So like I especially understand it if you don't want them to say that young. Makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense. You have to help me the best first level of Dark Time sometime. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's impossible. All right. Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, man. I mean, I'm down to play Darktide with you. I mean, I love the game, so I'd be happy to help. I don't want to say I'm brand new to it, but I am no expert. There's people in this community who play Darktide very regularly and have been an immense help to me. So I'm sure I could pass on some of that knowledge to you and help you out, at least in what limited capacity I got for you. I was gonna say, I'm assuming in that case you haven't played Vermintide 2. I don't know if you have. I assume probably not, but you know, couldn't hurt to ask. I mean, I couldn't help it. That kid was being so stupid. No other word captures it. I was amazed by the levels they reached. I mean, a lot of adults, you know, kind of get that same feeling out of me as well. But you know. Die. Why did you not expire, little one? Be gone with thee. Like my little needler. Yeah, if you want, man. I mean, I'm gonna be personally, I'll be free late Friday night. So I mean, if you're down to play some Darktide, I'll play some Darktide with you. I mean, after I get home from the gym and shower up, I'll be good to go. I'll be able to scrounge up some kind of dinner. I know it's tempting because there's this Puerto Rican place that's not too far away from where I work, so I might just grab takeout from there. Ugh, takeout rips. Gotta go. Have a good night, friends. Well, take care, Hasto. Thank you for stopping in, brother. Appreciate you. You have yourself a good night. Anyway, enough about my elementary school shenanigans. I mean, they're pretty fun, so there's no need to apologize for it. There's no need to apologize for it. I can't. I am crouching to try to get through this. Can't seem to do it. No jumping. Crouch jumping probably isn't gonna do it. No. It feels like there's an invisible wall that's like preventing my character from physically moving through, even though I can shoot. You know? One of those things. Very strange. Very peculiar, very odd. Some rubble. You know, it's funny. I kind of wish there was more interactivity with the environments in Halo 1. I know it's kind of like a high bar to set, and obviously you can't change any of that now because, you know, we're almost like 25 years too late for that. But, you know, I kind of wish the melee had something more to do in the game rather than just be a cool punch button. Because literally in the first level of the game, if you were playing on normal, you know, they said you could use your melee to like bash open ways to like new areas or something. And that idea beyond the first level was never touched again. So, I don't know. I'm sure it had to do with like, you know, time. Because that's always what it came down to with at least Bungie's games was time constraints. They made absolutely incredible games, but boy, and they had a rough time managing their time. I mean, somehow, like, just through sheer like will and fucking long nights, they certainly worked their way. But man, If I kill these guys here, oh boy, I am like almost out of ammo. It's kind of cool. Very well could rant about that school. It's the same classroom where I learned the techniques. Oh god, there's a jackal. Die. Oh, I got one bullet. That'll be enough to kill something. Not a lot. Sorry. Very well rant about the school. The same classroom where I learned the technique to get to yell at boys for stealing candy from me. Hell yeah. I mean, you could also like murder them in a video game, you know. That definitely not. Oh god. He laughed at me. That was cruel. Why would he laugh at me? But I got jump scared by 2 zealots. Bro, it's not fair. How did I miss that? He's standing still. I'm so chopped. So washed. They're murdering them. I murder their ego. Good. You could replace their blood with weed. That'll do it. That was a very unfair spot for that elite to be. Was literally, yeah, real funny, dude. Real cool. Die. That is a rough spot. I came through that door like too quickly, and he was just there waiting for me, man. That's just mean. You know, sell like break their ego and sell their organs on the black market. I would say that's fair. I would say that's reasonable, but you know, who am I? What do I know? I'm just a silly little guy. What do I know? Oh, did he stick me? He did. Damn it. I don't think we need weed would help to stop them from stealing my snacks. Well, if you replace their blood with weed, that would probably kill them. I don't think the body has a process to like take weed, just like pure THC, right? And like make that a usable substance for your body to, you know, keep your heart pumping. I don't think it can do that. I may not know enough about the human body, but I know that like your heart can probably not really process like pure THC as a substitute for blood, or your lungs. So I would say that would probably kill someone. See, this show is very much like in this case, very much like the Joe Rogan experience. That is, if Joe Rogan wasn't a you know, complete fucking loser. That's all. What if j0everkill was smarter than Joe Rogan? Truly embarrassing times we live in. Could not be me. Actually, it could be, because I'm literally, yeah, whatever. I'm thinking if anyone could find a way to live with weed blood's my former childhood friend. It's funny, isn't it? Isn't it funny how... I think it is rather funny. Wait. No way. That just loops in like that? Oh, that's actually kind of cool. Isn't it funny how, like, some people get a hold of weed, right? And make that their entire personality for so long. It is remarkable in a way how some people are able to do that. And I never understood it. I never understood it. I always thought it was weird. And some people like still make their personality fucking weed, and it's like kind of embarrassing, especially like if you are approaching like your 30s and you still make like weed your personality. I think I think you're on the same level as like frequent AI rotted fucking, you know, chat GPT brain. I think you are basically on the mental level of an amoeba, and you should be embarrassed. And I'm not letting alcoholics off the fucking hook either. You guys are just as embarrassing. I'm saying this as someone who you know had a problem in the recent history, because it is embarrassing. It sucks. It does suck. It is embarrassing. Again, because I was a part of it. j0everkill, yeah. j0everkill suddenly becomes way... What the fuck is going on here? j0everkill suddenly becomes way more prominent than Joe Rogan. I could not fathom what to even do with that information in case that were to ever be a thing. I wouldn't even know what to do, right? If I found out suddenly that I had millions of people checking out this dog shit show that I call stream every time that I went live. I wouldn't know. I honestly would not know how to handle that. I'll never get there. I will never get there because listen, it is a lottery as to like who wins. The attention economy, it is very much a lottery. You get lucky, and even if you are, I've talked about this several times, but even if you're incredibly talented and smart and you do something, that definitely does increase your chances. I'm not going to say it has no factor. But you can be intelligent and capable and everything, and you get nowhere and you die poor. And you don't find success in this, whatever the fuck it is that we do. Bitch substances are not a point of pride. True. They're not a point of pride. They're a point of weakness. And you should do more to bolster your personal life and to try to do the best you can. It's not. I was like, at one point I was like fairly proud. Not like proud, but I would talk about like drinking all the time and Jesus Christ. What are you guys doing? What is going on? Okay. All right. Interesting. But yeah, just like, you know, it's not something to be proud of. It sucks. It sucks. And like, there was one point in time where I would like always talk about like wanting to go and drink and shit. And anytime I'd see my friends, I would drink definitely more than I should. And you know, it's a part of my life and the not so distant past that I do feel genuinely embarrassed about. I do. But the thing is that with like any sort of thing like that, don't take your personal shame or guilt or whatever it is, right? And don't use that as an excuse to just wallow and do fucking nothing all the time. It's not helpful. You look pathetic, you look lame. And like, to be honest, beyond a certain point, people stop caring, right? As they reasonably should, because as a grown adult, you kind of need to get past your own bullshit, and you just need to like, you kind of just need to work on things yourself. Not to say that reaching out is not a good thing, because it certainly is, especially in a time of crisis where you do need to help. Do need the help, and you need to talk to someone, absolutely. But just don't make being pathetic, again, part of, you know, your personality. Just don't do it. If you suddenly had Markiplier level of community, what would you do? I have no idea. That's that's exactly what I mean, though, when I was talking about that. I have no idea what I would do. I mean, I would probably ask why first. I'd be like, what happened that gained this level of prominence? What did I do? And I guess go from there. I genuinely wouldn't know what to do. Like, honestly, the current functions of video platforms have made it impossible to go viral like 2012 YouTube had. The career has become completely reliant on knowing a guy. Yeah, you have to, like, kind of get in with knowing somebody who's already kind of big and just kind of... I wouldn't say leeching, because leeching is, like, disingenuous, right? Leeching would be implying that the person is there simply to garner and take, you know, something from somebody else while giving nothing back. So I feel like that's not fair. But listen, you know. So I don't ever mean to imply that, like, you know, someone's disingenuous for liking a bigger creator and, you know, and becoming friends with somebody and maybe making that have a difference. I don't know. What the fuck am I talking about? I'm rambling. Anyways, like, okay, so I'll put this out there, right? Slightly Stupid Bear. Awesome guy. Genuine guy. I think he's wonderful. He has a significantly larger audience than I do. I realize this. And, but, like, when I talk to Bear, I'm not talking to him because I'm out here trying to leech off a part of his audience and to grow my own. I reach out to Bear and we have correspondence every now and then because I think he's a funny, charming, and seems like a genuinely kind person, and, you know, he seems cool. So I don't know, fuck it. I'll talk to him. I don't know. But again, I'm not here to be, like, disingenuous or to try to leech off of him. No, of course not. That'd be insane. But yeah, like, the whole, like, knowing a guy thing seems to be the only way to kind of, like, get in. Or maybe, like, a large YouTuber reacts to your content on stream or something, and then you might get a boost from that. And even then, you get people who will react to content who do nothing, say nothing, and then, you know, they garner all the attention that your video would have had, and then just like, oh, well, okay, never mind.
Look, there he is.
You did all the work and effort of, like, scripting out a video, editing it, you know, trying to get the right jumble of juices to try to get the thing to people's faces, and you can do all of that. But if someone just, like, walks up, just like, yeah, I'll react to this video, and they just sit there for, like, this for, like, fucking the entire thing, you'd be like, yeah, that was cool, all right, and then just move on. Mission does not end properly, so yeah, I was gonna say, was that it? Do I need to, like, go back in there and then enemies will spawn? That's what it looks like. I don't know. I don't know. Like, getting a kind of major audience, because here's the thing, right? I've been doing streaming now for, I don't even know how long. Was it since, like, 2021, 2022, somewhere in there? I've been doing this for a few years, right? And I would say I have a, to put it, you know, put it charitably, I have a tight and, you know, well-cultivated audience. There. I guess I'll put it like that. But, you know, I'm certainly not growing at a rate that's enviable to anybody, right? And honestly, like, here's the thing. I feel very much almost like I'm gonna have my Joker moment here, but I feel like a dog chasing cars. feel like a dog chasing cars. I wouldn't know what to do with it if I caught it. You know, it's kind of like that's kind of how I feel. Even if I did achieve some kind of, you know, mass notoriety and people came in all of a sudden, this surge of popularity, I wouldn't even know what to do with it. Where do I go from here? Do I start streaming more often? Do I shift into more like YouTube edited content? I wouldn't know what to do. I'd be fucking clueless. I think this mission might be bugged because I have a feeling these guys aren't all just supposed to hang out here. But then again, it is restored content, so I mean, it's possible that some of the scripting could be... You know what? I will restart the mission and see if maybe we can shake something loose. Why not? You have an audience to gain an... excuse me. You have to have an audience to gain an audience that wants to see you. But just having a good time with people you vibe with is at the core of the whole point of making things. Yeah, no, I can agree with that. Nice. Very good at video games. And like, because I know for a fact, I know a majority of my audience who like consistently tunes in and watches are my personal friends and family members. Of which they know me, they know my personality, and they're cool with that. However, I feel like probably very much a me problem, but I feel like a lot of that, to prevent me from growing a new audience, is very much a me thing. I can be abrasive to people who might not know me personally. I can probably come off as a bit of a dickhead. I can see that. So I'm sure that doesn't help. I'll be real. I'm sure that doesn't help. But I don't know. Maybe I'm just me. This is the excuse every shitty person has at justifying their behavior, is like, well, I'm just telling it like it is. I'm just me, dude. I don't know. Kind of like that. It's kind of like the racist uncle at Thanksgiving being like, just like, it's like, I'm not racist, but we know. They say some absolutely out of pocket shit. At this day and age, don't make content for an audience. Make it because you like it. Yeah, like, see, and that I feel like that kind of feeds into what I was talking about earlier. Was this cynical attempt to garner an audience by just releasing just so much AI slop, just this endless degree of this torrent, this wave of slop, in the hopes that, like, okay, most of these videos are like, no one's gonna see them, they like, people can pick up that they suck, but every once in a while you'll hit gold, hit something big, and you'll make a chunk of change out of it. It's a cynical attempt at making the bag for nothing. You know, I mean, sure, you can make some money off that, but you won't have an audience. You won't have people going, I can't wait for AI slop channel number 8,000 to come out with another fucking recap of an episode of Jujutsu Kaisen or something. I don't fucking I don't know what they're doing. I don't know. I want people to come to my channel because they like what I say and what I do, and they're genuinely entertained, or maybe they have something to talk about that I want to engage them with. Even if I might not agree with them, I like to talk to people. I do. Even, like I said, even given my sometimes abrasive personality, I do like to talk to people. I like to hear different people's perspectives. But this is definitely not an excuse to be like, you know, people saying or doing shitty things. It's not an endorsement of that, not by any means. I feel like this is supposed to be a ship, but they've just kind of put this like model here. Yeah, it's definitely supposed to be a ship. Thought it was supposed to be a foreigner structure at first, but it is not. It is just a placeholder asset. Am I supposed to be able to drive this? No, I can't. Why can I not get in the Warthog? It's very strange. Joe is someone who watches a lot of your content. You do make great content. You have this streamer gift, quote unquote streamer gift, of going on a chaotic rant, keeping things fully engaging. I've seen way more abrasive big name creators. That's fair. That's fair. I was gonna say, like, well, here's the thing, right? Like, there's, I guess it depends on what we define as abrasive, because, like, there's people on like Kick or whatever, and I think Kick is a, you know, to put it kindly, a massive shithole that no one should use, a disgusting pit of degenerate losers. And let's be honest, that's probably mostly populated by 14-year-old boys who discovered that saying the N-word for the first time on the internet gets a reaction out of people. Very cool. Very impressive audience that we can build here. Great. But I know there's people who are definitely shitters. Like, general shitters. Which, you know. Alright. Depends. Definition of abrasive is pretending like the tire fire of the internet over there isn't part of the equation. I mean, it is always part of the equation. Like, the internet, I mean, obviously this is all part of the internet, so like there's no way to ignore it. I mean, the enshittification of like websites, again, like just prioritizing. That's why it's one thing that I've noticed too, is that I used to watch a lot of like video essayist channels on YouTube. And I say this not because I haven't found their content that they have come out with to be interesting, but the fact is a lot of them has switched over to doing streaming because they're able to do it more easily, more consistently. And you know, it's a steadier stream of income for people, as opposed to releasing, like, say, one video every couple months, right? Even if it might be like really good, well researched, you know, might be genuinely some great content. It's getting harder to pay the bills unless you have like a Patreon or some sort of like direct funding source from your community. It's harder for that stuff to just get pushed. So a lot of them have chosen to do streaming, which I can't say I blame them one bit. No, I don't pay your fucking bills. You're a grown ass man, woman, they, them, non-binary, trans person, whatever. Yeah, all sorts of shades of folks out there. I'm choosing to ignore it for the moment so I can escape, yeah. The demons are madness in my soul, yeah. I mean, you can try to escape it, but the thing is that the internet has become a part of our daily lives in so many ways. And streaming is, you know... I've been, because I have, like, long days at work, because this is the first job I've also ever had where I can listen to music, like, with a headphone in, with one headphone in. They don't allow you to have two, and they want you to be able to listen to stuff where you can reasonably hear people, you know, around you. Completely fair. But I've been re-listening to a lot of like H-Bomber Guy's videos or whatever, which he makes great stuff when it does come out. You know, I understand he put a lot of work and research into making a lot of this stuff, but I'm like, man, this is really cool. I don't know. I wish this was a more viable path for people, but fortunately it is what it is. I don't think I am... I'm gonna try to follow this through to its logical conclusion, but I just don't think the scripting or the pathing for the NPCs is working properly. So I mean, I guess I'll just kill the enemies that are near their spots and see what happens. Watch a lot of creators who have been non-problematic and making content since like 2008 to 11-ish. Some of them since 2005 with Google Video. You give me their vibe. It's a good vibe. Well, thank you. I'm glad I can, you know, keep that going for you. I appreciate it. Because I guess like the way that I think of it, right, is that I am going to be sitting here in my off time, probably playing games or whatever anyways, so I guess I might as well just stream it, and if people like what they see, cool. You can come in, watch, talk to me, whatever. Cool. But I'm making this because I want to. Is it nice to make a few extra bucks on the side? Yes. But I'm doing this because I want to. I'm not doing this to build an audience. I'm not doing this to gain really anything. Yeah, I mean, like I said, getting a few extra bucks every now and then, like, so to be like kind of transparent, to be transparent, I get like a payout from Twitch generally, besides like a random event where I may get an influx of subs or bits or whatever. I get usually a payout like every like 3 or 4 months, and it's like usually around like 70-80 bucks, so it's not exactly paying my rent, you know. However, what it does do is that I can be like, hey, I can maybe get myself something nice. Like, for example, I got like a good pair of like hiking shoes from the last time that I got a little payout from Twitch, and that was nice. That genuinely helps, because I needed hiking shoes anyways, because I was hiking just wearing a shitty pair of like Asics shoes, and they suited me pretty good for a little while, and then all it takes is one trail where it highlights the weaknesses of your decisions and then your mind gets changed real quick. I was like, I don't need to spend money on like shoes for hiking, until you do realize the difference between the two, and you're like, this is why. This is why. I see. Oh, that one found his pathing. I just had to shoot him enough and kill like 99% of his friends, and he found out where to go. Oh, maybe he is, maybe he isn't. Oh, okay. Well, he's fucking dead now, so what's it matter? But yeah, no, I've been mainly, I guess the way I've been approaching this whole, I don't know, content creation, even though like it makes me just want to like vomit in my mouth every time that I say it out loud, is like just doing things I want to do. Because again, I don't like limiting myself to one particular thing. I've been very much, especially in the last few years of my life, I have been more of a jack of all trades kind of fella. I am fine with not being a master at anything, but I want to be able to see a wide scope of the world. I want to see a lot more stuff, and I want to broaden my horizons, you know? I think the world is such a large and interesting place that it does yourself a disservice to tuck yourself into a tight little corner and just never peek out from under it, you know? I think it's like, damn. But I do understand, though, when people do, you know, find a niche thing or something they want to do, and they go real hard into it because they genuinely love it. I get that. But I guess it's just a difference in personality. I'm just not that kind of person. I thought I was the former rather than the latter, especially when I was a young lad. But it turns out I wasn't. I was at a particular point in my life, especially in my teenage years, where I was like, I want to be a, like, feels embarrassing. I want to be a professional, like, gamer. That's what I want to do. And little did I know how viable of a career path that could be. But it turns out I don't have the personal drive or ambition or dedication to actually pursue that. I don't. It's very much a me thing. I have gotten worse at games as I've advanced in my age. I have. I'm not embarrassed to admit that. But what I've lost in, like, you know, my prowess for gaming, I've gained in social skills, I've gained in you know, personal reflection and just being better overall. I was very much a shitter when I was a teenager. I was very edgy, you know, admittedly. You know, not proud of it, but it's part of me. It's part of who I was. So I can't drive this either. Man, this is bullshit. Okay. Well, I guess that's kind of it for this. There's not much for me to do there. So, I guess there was stuff in... No, not in Halo 3. It was Halo 2. That's what it was. Alpha Moon is what it was. It's also Halo 2 Uncut, which I really like that mod. I think that mod is great. You do not have to be good at games to be fun to watch play them. That's fair. That is fair. That's some lovely deep talks now to break the mood, yeah. Yeah, we've certainly had some deep conversations, all right. Deep as a fucking puddle, I'll tell you that. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. The good old quote spot. Always loved, always appreciated. Oh, I remember Halo 3 Combat Evolved. Yeah, there was 2 missions that they made. They made Keys and Truth and Reconciliation because it's a, you know, I'm not saying it's an easy conversion, but a lot of the assets are there, so that makes sense. I do find it interesting that some of the modders I've seen have been using ODST for stuff. Maybe there's some reasons for that. Can't remember why you were fucking pastrami. I have no idea. I have no idea why. I want to say it was a FMK scenario that someone asked me, and I don't remember. I want to say that was it. I'll just do some more Ruby's Rebalance CE to kill some time, because this mod is awesome. It's really good. We did Halo Truth and Reconciliation. No, we didn't do Truth and Reconciliation. Or did we? Chat, am I crazy? We didn't do Truth and Reconciliation. We did Halo. I'm losing it. I don't remember. We did Guilty Spark in the library. We did Assault in the control room. So we've done, like, pretty much the first. We didn't do Pillar of Autumn, funnily enough. Or did we? Oh my god, I'm losing it. Ah, the Halo mods. They're getting to me. Oh, that's what it was. Santa did an FMK. That's what it was. Ah, I see. Well, I guess we'll just do 2 betrayals. 2 betrayals is a great level. The worms! The worms are back! No! The worms! That's me right now, dude. Bad. No brain, only gun. True, dude.
Which means that any organism with sufficient mass and cognitive capability is a potential vector.
Only gun. The bees!
Is something wrong?
It's rough out here.
Nothing.
Splendid, shall we?
Please let the bees go, dude. Let the bees go. I have been reading more of this book though, and it's been really good. I've been really fucking with it. I'm actually most of the way through it. I am probably like 3/4 the way through.
That final step is reserved for you.
I had a pretty good day yesterday. I was reading at the laundromat. I was looking like one of them performative males, you know. I got my little book. I got my green matcha in public. I got my my thin horn-rimmed glasses, my broccoli haircut, my dangly cross earring, you know.
Hold on now. He's a friend.
Oh, I didn't realize. He's your pal, is he? Your chum?
No, I was reading this at the laundromat though.
Almost made you do.
Yes.
Yes.
Defenses and destroy the fort, which is why we brought the index.
One thing that I've been doing too is that I've been having more time where I kind of like
In the core, that is
I decompress a little bit by
what impertinence. You at once.
fucking not having anything on the TV, not listening to anything. Where I actually use reading as a bit of time to kind of decompress and to just like disconnect. It's been really nice. I mean, also, this may not be a surprising bit of advice or whatever. If you are going hiking, right? As someone who's like recently gotten back into hiking after a long hiatus, do not be the kind of person that has like a JBL speaker in your fucking pocket and you are listening to your shitty music like for everyone to hear on the trail. No one fucking cares. Stop. Don't do that. And I would even go further as to say, don't even have your headphones in unless like if you like to listen to music or whatever. I would say don't even do that. Just take in the world around you. Just enjoy fucking nature around you. Just don't even listen to anything. Just get lost in yourself for a bit.
Chief, I'm picking up movement.
You know, it's what you need to do.
Do what you've already done.
Are you meditating during any of that disconnect time too? No, I don't know how to meditate, and personally, I have to be honest, I have no real interest. I feel like meditating. I feel like that is wading into the crunchy territory of person. Let me give you a bit of a clarification on that too. When I say crunchy, I mean like Grateful Dead fan sort of crunchy. And okay, so I'll say this about Grateful Dead fans too. I've been alienating everybody on the known universe at this point. Grateful Dead fans are a coin flip, because on the one hand you could get the kindest, most relaxed, loving person that you've ever met in your life, would legitimately give you the shirt off their back, just wonderful. However, there's the other Grateful Dead fan that will kind of be on the same side initially. They'll tell you all about this stuff about preserving nature. That's awesome. But then they'll tell you how vaccines are causing autism. And they'll be like, well, also, did you know this thing about the Jews? And you're like, ah, okay. There it is. There it is. And they'll also try to tell you your horoscope. It's like, no, I'm good. I'm good, man. I don't know how the fuck you ended up here, dude. But you've taken some twists and turns, dog, that I don't understand. Wanna know how to meditate? Take away all sensory overload stuff. Dump all thoughts out of your brain. Breathe in dark. That's it. Okay. Well, you know what? That's simple enough. I think if I tried, I can't guarantee success. But, you know, that sounds like that's something, admirable goal. There's a little overshield back here. That's cool. That sounds like something that's a pretty reasonable little thing to attain. Though I understand, especially, you know, people are very busy. Everyone's got a lot of shit going on in their lives, right? And that might not be so easy to do. And I think that's why it makes that interesting. Is that it's difficult, tough to do. Oh, that's right, you got Ned. That was chill. Play games still, man. Oh, wait, that's not Covenant. Those are my own guys. Okay, I got sorry, guys, I got a little confused there. Normally, it's Covenant. It's normally Covenant during this part, so I apologize, Mr. ODSTs. Okay. I feel bad now. I feel bad for, like, almost for fucking attacking these guys. They all made it out. They're all fine, but still. Yeah, that's cool. I do really like Ruby's rebalance mod. It's probably one of my favorite CE mods. Probably one of my favorite CE mods, not gonna lie. It's really good. I really like the changes that Ruby made in this one. There's only like one little criticism. One small criticism that I have for the mod, to be honest. This is weird to say, but I think the Marines are kind of overpowered in this mod. I think the Marines and the ODSTs are maybe a little overpowered as compared to the density of enemies. But besides that, like, I'm having a hard time actually thinking of a valid criticism. I'm gonna be real. I couldn't tell you. I legitimately don't know. I'm back? Okay. So... Okay, I had to do it for vocal training stuff. When you start doing tension release stuff, that gets fucky. Oh, I imagine. Oh, never had to do that before. So what was I talking about before you went on the ad break? My brain is cooked. That I had to pause the convo for. Is that a Banshee? It is a Banshee. It's just dark. It's just dark. Oh, I blew the turret off. Nice. Blew his shit smooth off, chat. Alright, die. Sentinels are... Oh, that's a restored bit of dialogue. I was gonna say, cousin, if you could refresh my memory, please, as to what the hell I was talking about before you went on the little ad break, I would be delighted. Oh, that's cool. Sniper rifle just absolutely blows their shit right off. Ever seen have someone set their shin to vibrate? Well, there was that one time in 3rd grade, but Little white armored grunt. I'm gonna say I only have a limited few bullets. We're on several topics, but you mentioned hiking and clearing your head with all technology and stuff. Oh, okay, yes, that's what it was. Just basically the gist of it was like just be able to like disconnect from life for just a little bit. I know it is tough to do, right? Because everyone's busy, but while you're out there on the trails, like also understand that like other people are using this time to like decompress too. So like having you listen to fucking Drake out there at full volume with your shitty JBL speaker, guess what? It's fucking annoying. Stop. You know? I like, stop. I don't want to hear your shitty music. And to be honest, you don't want to hear my shitty music either. So let's do everyone a favor and just not do that. Oh, but yeah. So I genuinely enjoyed it, and it is weird to say because I am not someone who generally enjoys spring, summertime. I don't. However, one thing I am looking forward to is actually kind of spring and summertime again, so that way I can kind of get back on the trails. I've been contemplating doing some hiking here in the wintertime, but the weather has just been all over the place. Recently we've been getting quite a bit of snow, and I'll be honest, I don't exactly feel like walking for miles when it's just absolutely coming down. I don't want to. And even to be honest, like even if it's like a fairly gentle day, I don't really want to. Oh, that's rough. Want to know something funny? I was taught meditation specifically so I could learn how to metal screen. Oh, I imagine that's probably a pretty helpful little process to kind of relax yourself. Especially for something that could be like so strenuous on your voice. I could see that. You know? I believe it. That makes sense to me. Okay. Nope. Bad idea. Yeah, conserve our shield strength a little bit. Fucking absolutely annihilated this man. Mods, turn this man into jelly. Turn him into goo immediately. It was to help you be very aware of where you keep your tension in your body so you can move it around. Interesting. Huh. Huh. I would never have really thought about that as a possibility, but huh. That's kind of cool. What do you know? I'm just gonna fucking go in here. You can't stop me. Oh, I didn't even know this whole like encounter was here. This is interesting. Like these Marines are getting attacked by a bunch of sentinels. It's one thing that I have like, I don't know, maybe not a problem, but it's like something that I thought was weird in Halo 1 where like the back half of the game feels like so weirdly empty that I didn't really understand why. Like I understand that like the flood was a thing. The flood was like becoming a very big problem. They want to make the chief feel isolated and you know, more vulnerable to the flood or whatever, to the new threat that was there. However, it's just like, it just seems weird that the UNSC just kind of like just completely goes away in the back half of like fucking Halo 1. It's weird. You're doing metal vocals and add tension, and your tension gets caught in your throat. That's it. Your voice is gone within minutes. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Yeah. I was going to say, like, you know, as someone who listens to a lot of metal myself, you know, you get the times in the shower where you're just kind of like, to yourself. Maybe you're listening to some music.
Tell me about it.
Listen to some music and you're just kind of, you know, kind of going along with it. Yeah, that makes sense. It's easy to blow your fucking voice out. And I know for a fact, too, that it is a problem. Hell, even some metal vocalists still encounter that issue where they haven't been taught how to properly do it, so they just fucking blow their vocal cords out, and then they gotta stop a tour because of it. It's crazy. Yeah, it's pretty nuts. But it is a thing. It is real. Pretty wacky. It's wacky times. Got my trusty little shotgun. Thing's cool. So this looks like I've never been up this way in this mod. This is very interesting. This is like an alternative way to get up towards, I think the whole thing is that, like, if you couldn't get to a Banshee to go do part of it or whatever, you couldn't get to a Banshee to get to the first shield generator, then you could take this path and just, you know, kind of go about your day. I think it's cool. I think that's a neat little opportunity. I think that's swell. Get the fuck out of here. So chat, I was and by chat I mean, well, to be honest, Red, because I think she's the only one in chat right now. I've been still like really stuck on, I just don't know what I want to do for a stream for the end of the month. I've genuinely just kind of, I've been kind of tired and just like I just don't have an idea. But the one thing I was thinking about doing was doing a full legendary playthrough of hell, maybe even this mod in one sitting, or vanilla Halo CE, because I did do that stream, was it a year ago, 2 years ago, or something like that, where I did all of Halo 2 in one sitting on legendary. I was thinking of doing something like that again, you know, to celebrate happy Halo days, and I don't know, maybe I gift a copy of the Master Chief Collection to someone who enters, because, like, listen, I'm not able to get like Steam keys for the Master Chief Collection. Really, I'm not by any legal means. And like, Steam has a weird thing where you can't have extra copies of like Steam keys. Like, say you wanted to get, like, say a Master Chief Collection goes on sale, right, for like a steep discount for a week. You get in and you're like, I will buy 10 copies of this week. They do not let you to do that. They do not let you do that. You cannot do that. Which personally I think is kind of lame. But I kind of get it at the same time. So, I don't know. But I was thinking of doing another little giveaway where the person at the end gets, the person who gets chosen at the end gets a copy of the Master Chief Collection to celebrate my my love for Halo, even though it has admittedly declined in quality. You know, you have planned for Inferno's Cursed Halo. Does it have any multiplayer? As far as I understand, I think it does. But the thing is that I don't know. maybe it's me and the way that I've gone about things. I've thrown the idea out there on a stream, and then I, you know, as far as I know, I didn't get really much engagement off of that, so I don't know. Maybe I'll throw the idea in the Discord, which I think the problem is me, right? Like, if I throw the idea in the Discord, I can get a count for see how many people would be interested, and then we go from there. Like, listen, if it doesn't get much engagement and people don't really like, no, thank you, I'm good, then we can do that. But you know, but if we do have interest, well, if we don't have interest, we can do the single player campaign thing. But if we do have interest, then okay, we can have a Cursed Halo Infinite multiplayer night. Not Cursed Halo multiplayer night with people from the Discord. I think that could be fun. So yeah, well, tell you what. Actually read that's a good idea. I know we talked about it, but thank you for the reminder. Yeah, that sounds like a pretty good thing to do. So I will, if one of us, whether you do it or I do it, or I don't care who does it, one of my mods, posts it wherever in the Discord. You know, we'll take things in that direction. I think that's reasonable. But I do not remember if Thanos' penis is still in Inferno's. As far as I understand, it is not. I think I remember seeing something one of the last times I saw the mod or did anything with it. I think, don't quote me. Goodbye. Oh, no, it's not quite what I had hoped for. Okay, they got his ass. As far as I understand, I think the Thanos dick is censored now. I believe it is. So yeah, you know, it's tough. It's tough. But yeah, I'll have to post in the Discord. I mean, that's the thing. I don't know, like, I don't think it'll be that big of a problem. Honestly, I don't think my stream or a lot of my stuff will be fucking banned or whatever. As far as I understand, I think Inferno did make it a bit more stream friendly, to where like the dick is censored. As far as I understand, anyways, I think it is. So that's one of the most popular Halo mods I've seen. I don't recall if it's still getting consistent updates. Yeah, I'm not sure. Probably not, if I had to guess, because I mean it's a mod. But still. Oh, I thought that was the same glow from like an energy sword. I'm like, shotgun time, baby. Nope. Die. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. Maybe it'll just require a bit of research. I don't know. We'll think of something to do, I promise you. I know I've been pretty late on actually getting an idea out there, but it's been a long month. It really has been. It's been a long month. So Get rinsed, idiot. Ooh, flood sounds. Delicious.
Warning, threat level increasing.
Yeah, I mean, when the flood's involved, there's usually a threat level increase. That makes a lot of sense. The flood had been known to be a problem. The flood are known to be an issue, I've heard. They are known as goofy little guys. Goobers, some might say, even in the right circles. Wait a minute. It's happening. Oh no, that's okay. My bad. Yeah, it is happening. No, don't you fuckers disrupt my good time, dude. There it is. Yes. Bless the Lord above. My favorite glitch. Maybe I can get maybe I can get Malbeast to do a glitch emote. I think I could probably get him to do that. I don't think that sounds too crazy. I am low on Holly and Jolly. I hope I don't punch a coworker tomorrow for legal reasons. This is a hyperbole. Yes. Yeah, I would not recommend people assault their coworkers. So I'm praying for your strength, Red. Good luck to you. You're gonna need it. God, that does sound like a miserable time. I pray to give you strength. Jesus. This is a silly little guy, dude. Die. Oh yeah. Oh wow. I also realized this it is a little later than my normal cutoff time. So folks, that is it for me tonight. I'm a sleepy little guy, a bit tired. So yeah, that's gonna be it. Had a lovely little night. Just kind of poking around in some of these mods. You know, they are. You know, I'm not gonna say that they're bad, because they're not. They are. It is incredible that they are functioning at all in the state that they are. So I would say that's already really cool to dig up stuff deep from Halo's past and be able to make it playable in the year of our Lord 2025. I think that's cool. I think that's a neat little feat of hard work. Props to the Digsite team. You know, big ups to them. Pretty awesome. Watching a stream where they were playing the worst version of Uno possible and wanted to go play Halo. So now there might be a modder who will add Uno to Halo. Maybe. Maybe. The world is a pretty wacky little place, so anything's possible. Who knows? Maybe they will. Maybe there is a weapon in a version of Cursed Halo somewhere that fires Uno cards at players. I don't know. It would be kind of funny though. But yeah, so folks, that is it for me tonight. So the next time you lovely folks are going to be able to see me is on Sunday. And on Sunday, we're going to be doing some more Halo mods. So in case you guys want to see more of the wacky world that is Halo modding, then cool. We can do that. Check general. What's going on?
You're fond of me lobster, ain't you?
Drunken in a Virginia fence.
I seen it. You're fond of me lobster.
That does look like some pretty good lobster that I would be fond of. So, I mean, it's pretty good. That does look good. I haven't had lobster in a good hot minute. Since I had sushi for lunch today, I have been like, I want some more sushi, man. I want some more sushi. That shit was good. I had sushi. I had a few crab rangoons. I had a little thing of miso soup. Ooh, oh, that's good lunch. Solid. It looks too damn happy. It really does. He's just kind of like, he's like, yes. He's kind of hyped in there. Man, what a weird what a weird little thing, right? Is that we see, man, we see fucking like this weird sea bug is like a delicacy. We're like, yeah, we found this weird bug thing in the water. We can eat it though, right? Like if we put some, if we dip that fucker in some butter and like put a little lemon juice on there, that shit's good. Someone did it. Someone tried it. And here we are. You know, and we are to this day. Anyways, folks. Once again, Sunday, 5 p.m. We're going to be doing some more Halo mods. So in case you are interested in more of the lovely world of Halo mods, we got more coming up for you. So yeah. I believe we're going to be doing for sure Alpha Moon for Halo 2 on Sunday. And then I'm sure we're going to be doing more bullshit besides that. But that's okay. That's okay. Yeah. I think it used to be poor man's food for jails and such. That is true. Lobster used to be considered like you said, like food for poor people, the destitute, the criminals. But then it's been like, I don't know, artificially kind of inflated to be this fucking delicacy. It's weird. Yeah, then they found out it was actually awesome, and then they're like, wait a minute, we gotta fuck with this somehow. Kind of like how diamonds really aren't super rare, where it's just like the market manipulates it to being like more of a rare thing, and using, you know, just a little bit of slavery in there as well. You know, it's a wacky world we live in. Anyways, for real though, Sunday 5 p.m. Halo mods. That's it. Okay. Have a good night, everyone. Take care, and always remember that j0everkill is on top. j0everkill has always been on top, and then j0everkill will always be on top. Take care, everyone. Have a good time, and see you Sunday. Bye bye.